Right now, in our lifetime, the world is seeing a depth of evil unlike anything that I have seen before. The few remaining citizens of Earth that can remember Hitler's regime may not be able to say the same thing, but Putin's bombing of innocent people's homes, schools, storage facilities, orphanages, hospitals, even children's hospitals and maternity hospitals, calls for a word far stronger than despicable. In June of 1970, Edwin Starr released a song entitled War. Some of the lyrics go like this. War I despise, because it means destruction of innocent lives. War means tears to thousands of mothers' eyes when their sons go off to fight and lose their lives. It ain't nothing but a heartbreaker. War, friend only to the undertaker. Oh, war, it's an enemy to all mankind. The thought of war blows my mind. War has caused unrest within the younger generation, induction, then destruction. Who wants to die? I said war. Huh. Good God, y'all, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Just say it again, war. Huh. What good is it for? Absolutely nothing. Listen to me. War hurts innocent people. War consumes our lives, consumes our time, our resources, our energy. It is destructive. And of course, people die. Way too many people die. There's been a war raging for generations that it's never on the news. We seldom talk about it. In fact, we seldom even think about it. It's even more devastating than the war in Ukraine. It consumes our thoughts and our actions, and we don't even think of it as being a war. It gobbles up our resources, it destroys our lives, and its impact is eternal. This is a battle of the mind, and the heart is the territory the enemy of our soul is trying to take possession of. Personally, I've had days that I've lost in this battle, but when I'm strong in the Lord, I'm victorious. The Apostle Paul had a similar struggle. In Romans 7:23, he said, I see another law at work in me, waging war against the law of my mind and making me a prisoner of the law of sin at work within me. Peter helps us understand what the weapons of this war are. He says, dear friends, this is 1 Peter 2:11, dear friends, I urge you as foreigners and exiles to abstain from sinful desires which wage war against our soul. We don't need to fear losing this battle. We just need to do 3 things to guarantee our victory. First, don't forget that we're fighting this battle each and every day of our lives. Second, wear the armor of protection that God has provided for us. And third, don't try to fight this battle in your own strength. God is our ally, and he has never lost to war. The enemy that we fight is far bigger and stronger than us. But at the same time, he is no match for God. In Ephesians 6:10-13, the Apostle Paul said, finally, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore, put on the full armor of God so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground. And after you've done everything, to stand. I certainly don't mean to make light of the devastation taking place in Ukraine. It is truly an unthinkable situation. But this is a call to end the practice of making light of the devastation taking place in the lives of the vast majority of people on this planet, who are unaware of the destruction that is taking place in their own life and the spiritual death that results. People need the Lord to live and end this life victoriously. And the only way to win the battle for your own soul is to be strong in the Lord, and that requires having a relationship with him. You need God as your ally. If that's not the case in your life, tell God that you need him. And if you are in a relationship with the Lord, tell others that they can end this life and they can live this life victoriously, full of hope, and a certainty of eternal future that is glorious beyond imagination. If you have more questions about being a Christian, the whys and the hows, there's a booklet on my website called Why Should I Become a Christian? The website is aboveallelse.ca, aboveallelse.ca. Just click on the booklets tab and you'll find it. Why Should I Become a Christian? I encourage you to read it. My name is Tim Lukings. I call this little devotional Twit, Time with Tim. Thank you for watching. Watch for another video next week. God bless you.